Hello, everybody. We have signs as well already. Okay. Hope everyone sees us okay. Everyone logging on. People are piling in right now, so good to see you all. Patricia, do you want to leave?
I'm not visible from here.
No.
I'm sorry, I can't get on. Very happy to be here with you.
I get my props. Whee. We're just going to give folks a couple more minutes to log on to the web feed. So hold on, we'll be with you in just a minute or two. And for those of you who are wondering or don't remember, the live feed here in the main feed is coming from the Hendricks Hall hearth. So you may not remember what it looks like, but hasn't changed much. If you're just joining us, we're just waiting for folks to log on. So we've got a few more folks coming into the live web feed, just waiting for that to happen, and we'll get started in just a second. It's good to see everyone. I think we'll go ahead and get started then. So I'll ask the faculty to go ahead and turn the cameras off, and we'll start with our ceremony. Hoping you can all see and hear us clearly. This should all be old hat to be able to manage the Zoom sessions. Big thanks to Tasha Bryan on the job behind the scenes here for helping get all this set up, and hopefully it's all working well. So welcome to the 2021 School of Planning, Public Policy and Management graduation event. My name is Rich Marjoram, director of the school, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here today. You'll hear us referring to the school as 3PM for abbreviation's sake. So let you know that it's the shorthand version of the department. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge that the University of Oregon is located on the traditional homelands of the Kalapuya people. Following treaties in the 1800s, the Kalapuya Indians were dispossessed of their indigenous homeland and forcibly removed. Today, descendants are citizens of the Confederated Tribes of the Grand Ronde and the Siletz Indians and continue to make important contributions across the state. We also extend our respect to all 9 Indigenous nations of Oregon. So welcome to all of our graduates, families, and supporters. We'd obviously love to be celebrating together with all of you in person, but we hope you still feel honored because you deserve this honor today. So in this ceremony today, we'll be having faculty introduce each of the programs. We'll be reading out graduates' names, and then we'll also be giving out awards. And we'll invite the awardees to become panelists to accept their award. And so you can see them all on screen. Give them a chance to wave and be embarrassed in front of their peers. Afraid we won't have time for them to speak in the ceremony, but we do want to be able to acknowledge them and see them and appreciate their great achievements. Again, we're all quite experienced with Zoom now, but again, please excuse any technical glitches along the way. If for some reason you have problems on your end, this is being recorded, and so we will be posting this recording after the event if you're not able to watch the entire ceremony. So first thing I'd like to say a few words about the regalia that our faculty are wearing today. So our tam denotes the degree. So the 8-sided tam represents the doctoral degree. Our hood denotes the degree area. So in my case, the degree area is planning. Other folks have degree areas in public policy or economics. And then our gown denotes the university. So in this case, it's the black and red of Wisconsin. Nicole will be presenting next, should be wearing the blue and black of Columbia. Just checking that one. I know that Gerard's gown is black and blue for Berkeley. And of course, Renee is wearing a purple gown from some university to the north of here, which I don't remember the name of. Let me start by congratulating all of our 2021 graduates from the School of 3PM. Let's start by giving yourselves a round of applause and your friends and family giving a round of applause as well. Great job. This is also a celebration for everyone who supported you. So whether it's parents, partners, family, spouses, friends, that support may have been financial, it may have been moral, it may have been both. Please take a moment to give them a round of applause, turn to them virtually or across the room, thank them, give them high fives, hugs, whatever you can, and thank them for all their support along the way as well. So for those of you who don't know about 3PM, our students are trained in fields like urban planning, public policy, public administration, and nonprofit management. We emphasize applied learning, and we link many classes and projects with real clients. So even in our remote environment, we've had students doing really amazing work. In the fall term, we had students in our undergraduate program working with the city of Eugene in what's called the Real World Eugene Project. We've had undergraduate students finishing up their theses. Nonprofit students have served on boards around the region. Nonprofit teams just wrapped up work for the United Way and for the Network of Oregon Watershed Councils. The public administration students just wrapped up their capstone projects with clients like Lane County and other partners. One group evaluated the state's prison education program. And then our planning students have completed applied projects with the city of Troutdale, as well as some individual research projects on topics like the feasibility of electric bike lending program, diversity of representation in Oregon decision-making bodies, and green gentrification in Georgia. So again, we want to acknowledge all of your great accomplishments and let you know that we're proud of your work. We're proud of what you've already accomplished. Now, I know we're in a situation today that none of us could have envisioned 15 months ago. We've, of course, been hit by and still recovering from a global pandemic, and we continue to be faced with heartbreaking events that demand social change. Police killings and mass shootings, Black Lives Matter movement, which has demanded for all of us to step up, and these are all challenges we'll continue to face. I've really been amazed at our students at how well they've overcome these challenges. I see you taking leadership roles. I see you supporting demands for change, taking action with virtual classes or remote projects, or even organizing yourselves into events and activities to make a difference. But I really should not be surprised. We've asked you to come up with solutions, to adapt and innovate, and to challenge assumptions. And now we need you more than ever. We need your energy, your skills, your creativity, and your leadership. You may not feel ready yet, but we think you are. And we need you more than ever to go out to communities and organizations and apply your talents, your energy, your expertise, and your leadership. And we need you to continue to demand for change. We only ask that you display your 3 p.m. degree or pin proudly, and that you come back and share the great work that you've done. Share it with the faculty so they can share it with our students, or come back and share with the students directly. So best wishes and congratulations to all of our graduates and your great achievement. And we expect to hear many more great achievements from you in the future. Congratulations to everyone today. I'd like to now move to our Student Service Awards. So this is in recognition of students who have given service to the school, to programs, to fellow students, and service to the community. These are chosen through nominations and voting by the faculty. And each year we give out 2 awards, one for undergraduate service and one for graduate service. So I'll present the first award. And I'm pleased to announce the 2021 award for undergraduate service goes to Quincy Tran. Quincy, please wave for us. Hopefully you can all see that, see Quincy on the webinar. So a little bit about Quincy. One of our goals these past few years has been to create more of a community for undergrads in 3 p.m. And Quincy's been an amazing volunteer to help with that. She joined the Student Advisory Board in 2018 and has served on it 3 years in a row. She volunteered to work for the Equity Initiative, and I was so impressed by her work that I hired her to formally participate in that. And she did a fantastic job helping with listening sessions, helping with supporting and facilitating one of our student affinity groups. And unfortunately, Jessica Matheson couldn't be here today, but she shared some reflections on Quincy as well. Jessica said that Quincy was instrumental in developing and hosting the in-person undergraduate welcomes that we held in Hendricks Hall pre-COVID. She helped the undergraduate program expand our outreach, and she also helped us maintain connections during COVID. Jessica liked this quote from Quincy's personal statement to join the Student Advisory Board. Quincy said, "I love expressing my opinions and being able to make a change. And I want to be able to articulate the wants of not just myself, but of fellow students in 3 p.m. program, as well as the community of Eugene." We think that sums up pretty well Quincy and her service to 3 p.m., as well as, I think, representative of the kind of service we'd like to see from all of our students while they're in the program and as they graduate and go on to greater things. So we really thank Quincy for all your tremendous service to the department, and please let you know you will be missed. And we really wish you the best of luck. Congratulations, Quincy. Now I'd like to ask Professor Patricia Lambert to present the Graduate Service Award. So Patricia.
Thank you very much, Rich. On behalf of the 3 p.m. faculty, it's my distinct honor to present this year's 3 p.m. Graduate Student Service Award to Emily Dale. So hello, Emily, if you can wave to everybody, it's great to see you. Congratulations. Emily is graduating with a Master of Nonprofit Management degree and a graduate certificate in Arts Management. It's been a delight to work with her as her academic advisor over the past 2 years. During her time with us, Emily has contributed significantly to our community, to the University of Oregon as a whole, and to the local Eugene community. Among her many activities within our academic unit, she served as the first-year M&M representative on our Student Advisory Board. She also served as the vice president and then the president of the UO chapter of the Association of Fundraising Professionals. At the UO, Emily also served on the Intertwined Planning Committee. Now, Intertwined is an annual storytelling workshop and event that features University of Oregon community members. Over the past 2 years, Emily has been actively engaged with the UO Rehearsals for Life theater troupe. Rehearsals for Life is a joint project between the UO Graduate School and the Office of the Dean of Students. It uses collaborative theater performance to help people learn and practice stepping in and diffusing disrespectful situations. In addition to all of this university service, Emily was an excellent student, an occasional graduate teaching fellow, and deeply engaged in the arts and culture sector locally and at the state level. With this award, the 3PM faculty want to recognize Emily Dale for her exemplary graduate student work. Congratulations, Emily. And with that, I will be turning over the podium to Professor Nicole Knopf.
Hi, I'm Professor Nicole Knott, and I've had the pleasure of teaching 3PM students for the past 7 years. And I'm so grateful that I've gotten to know so many of those who make up this year's graduating class. I will first be reading the degree candidates for students who are receiving their Bachelor of Arts in 3PM, followed by those who are receiving the Bachelor of Science in 3PM. For those receiving their Bachelor of Arts in 3PM, Sophia Rose Baldridge, Catherine Nicole Bentz, Julia Gabriel Bloomer, Na Anyeli Camille Botchway, Dylan Henry Kuit, Julia Christina Dauberstein, Melissa Gonzalez Gabriel, Sarah Gabriel Handler, Nicholas A. Hart, Jeffrey Chang Henderson, Montserrat Mendez Higuera, Kylie Ann Kopczynski, Grace M. Korlichek, Elizabeth Claire Ladd, Patricia Ann Lentz, Danielle Joseph Little, Siobhan Mary Nolan, Hannah Kelly Peterson, Elizabeth Renee Radcliffe, Julie Misa Riva, Ethan Paul Schaefer, Erin Maureen Shannon, Francesca Marie Smith, Quinn Chi Ngoc Tran, Yuling Yang, and for those receiving the Bachelor of Science in 3PM, Bailey Delphine Adams, Emma Jean Ahern, Emma Ann Anderson, Stella Gadsby Augustine, Tristan Nathan Benzinger, Natasha Nicole Blair-Cobb, Kaylee Nicole Boyce, Brian Lyle Cooper, Bowen Ruckle Culver, Grant Charles Dowderman, Hayden Patrick Denninger, Brianna Morgan Dolben, Nicholas T. Francia, McKinnon James Heath, Finley Ribble Heeb, Avery Kleiner Johnson, Brian A. Josephson, Cody Zach Kleinsmith, Robin Elizabeth Laporte, Tony Liu, Tia Dasnita Lohman, Dahlia Mahialani Murray, Austin Lee MacArthur, Riley Robert James McDowell, Daisy Allen Mills, Eric Ryan Montez, Grant William Namist, Madeline Jane Newman, Julian Cole Ozuna, Justin Santos Pasag, Carson Warren States, Dylan Kwong Chuang, Isabella K. Utrecht, Nina Birgit Van Spaybrook, Nicholas Vargas, and Piper Sienna Wesley. So congratulations. I'll make some quick remarks. So to our 2021 3PM graduating class, your everyday choices have shown us that you are enthusiastic, thoughtful, and passionate. You spent your time as 3PM students choosing experiences that took more time and effort, but were beneficial for the public good. You took challenging courses, worked to build community in our school and across campus, and you supported and strengthened numerous nonprofit and public sector organizations throughout Oregon and beyond. All of this has shown people who you really are and have helped sustain a campus and community reputation that 3PM undergraduates are the ones we all want to be working with. And that's what I love about working with 3PM undergraduates, their generosity of spirit, their ability to work and support overlooked communities and make them feel valued and know that they matter. They're the ones who don't ask, what do I need, but what does the world need, and are there to answer the call. And this is so important because who you are and how you show up will be some of the most critical factors in your success, whether that's school, career, or life. So take chances, try new things, stay true to who you are, and most importantly, act. I also want to recognize the 6 undergraduate students selected for membership in Pi Alpha Alpha, the Global Honor Society for Public Affairs and Public Administration. These students represent the top 10% of this year's 3 p.m. graduating class. Julia Riva, Daniel Little, Finley Heeb, McKinnon Heath, Brian Josephson, Cody Kleinsmith. Over the summer, we will mail the Pi Alpha Alpha certificate and membership pin to each of you. And now I'll present the Michael Hibbert Award for Excellence, given to a graduating 3 p.m. major who demonstrates exceptional academic ability. This year's award goes to Sophia Baldridge. Oh yeah, thank you, Sophia, so please wave. So as your thesis advisor, I'm honored to say a few words about Sophia. This award is one of many accomplishments she's achieved this past year. Sophia served as food security coordinator at the University of Oregon Student Sustainability Center, helping students enroll for food stamps and access the food pantry, making sure no student went hungry and reducing stigma around hunger. For this work, she received the 2021 Campus Sustainability Award for undergraduate student leadership. She also interned at a rehabilitation center focused on helping those with opioid use disorder, and used the experience to learn more about how new innovative approaches are needed to tackle the opioid epidemic in Oregon. This eventually became her thesis, which she will be discussing with practitioners, providers, and policymakers at a conference in November. While I can continue to list the many achievements on her resume, let me say that Sophia has also achieved something more difficult, and that is a kindness of character, going beyond herself and asking how she can help, which is something no one can teach. So congratulations, Sophia, for this well-deserved award. Just some closing remarks. To the class in 2021, congratulations again. I wish we were together today. Enjoy celebrating your hard work and accomplishments, and please keep in touch. We are all trained for you. And now I'll pass it to Professor Patricia Lambert.
Thank you very much. So my name is Patricia Lambert. I serve as the 3 p.m. professor responsible for overseeing the undergraduate and graduate field of interest in arts and cultural leadership. Now, 4 years ago, massive restructuring took place within the former School of Architecture and Allied Arts to create what is now the College of Design with its 3 distinct schools. As part of this reorganization, the former Arts and Administration program, which had existed for decades as the largest program of its kind in Western North America, was embedded within the School of Planning, Public Policy, and Management. This restructuring led to the development of new degree program offerings, but at the same time, we continued to support the undergraduate and graduate students who were completing their academic programs specifically in arts management. Today, we're recognizing 2 undergraduate students and 1 graduate student who are among the final students completing their academic degree programs in arts management. And so it's my pleasure at this point in the ceremony to congratulate the 2 students graduating with the Bachelor of Arts degree in arts management. These people are Tate Quillen Stull and Raina Grace Pearl Viles. Congratulations and thank you. And now we'll turn to Professor Grant Jacobson.
Hi, everybody. My name is Grant Jacobson, and I'm the director of the Master of Public Administration program. I'm going to begin by reading off the names of our graduating MPA students. Aaron Cobb, James Conway, Lindsay Cook, Bethany Hayes Alson, Alexander Jonas, Donovan LeMay, Alyssa Laris, Mariah McCaughey, Maya Novitsky, Carrie O'Connor, Jeremy Spalding, and Coram Ketchum. I have some general remarks for our graduating MPA students, but let me first acknowledge the recipients of our end of year awards. 3 of our students earned membership in Pi Alpha Alpha, which is the National Honor Society for Public Administration. Membership in Pi Alpha Alpha is primarily determined by academic excellence. This year's inductees into Pi Alpha Alpha include Coram Ketchum, Alyssa Laras, and Maya Novitsky. We have a certificate for each of you that we'll be sending through the mail. Congratulations to this year's Pi Alpha Alpha inductees. I also have the pleasure of announcing the Fraser Award, which is given to the most outstanding student in the MPA program in each graduating class and is chosen by the faculty. This year's winner is Maya Novitsky, who I see has appeared on your screen. Maya had a nearly flawless academic record during her time in the MPA program. She completed an impressive internship with Lane County government, focusing on equity, access, and inclusion. She was an excellent graduate teaching fellow during multiple terms, and she collaborated with other scholars on a research project focusing on supporting women and underrepresented minorities in the sciences, ultimately producing 3 publications that will be of substantial value to the U.S. Department of Commerce's National Institute for Standards and Technology. Congratulations, Maya, great job and well-deserved. So on to my general remarks for the 2021 graduating MPA class of the University of Oregon. Graduation is typically a day for celebration, but also for reflection and looking forward to the future. This year, reflecting and looking to the future are both more challenging now than they have been in the past. In terms of reflection, your educational experience has, of course, been very different than what you anticipated when you began your graduate studies. Much of your education has been forced to take place through a remote experience away from campus, to take place in the midst of a global pandemic, and to take place during a period when the country has been confronting its long and ongoing history of racial injustice. These circumstances also create a lot of uncertainty when looking forward. One thing, however, that I think I can say for certain is that the work done by and through the public sector is more important now than it ever has been. And you are now much better prepared for careers in public service than you were when you arrived. You are able to identify problems that require public involvement and the solutions that are needed to address them. You understand the issues and tools required to manage public organizations. You appreciate the need to have your actions guided by data and evidence. Perhaps most importantly, as made clear by your impressive capstone projects, you've learned how to apply these tools in the oftentimes messy world of public administration and to work effectively toward your desired goal, even in the face of a wide variety of challenges. I'm sure the skills you've learned will serve you well in the days ahead. And with respect to the future, I have 2 pieces of advice, both of which are derived from conversations I've had with our alumni. First, don't forget your passion. There are many stages to a career, but the stage you want to spend the most time in is one where you are doing work that you feel passionate about. Figure out what you really care about and dedicate yourself to working in that area, and you will not regret it. Second, do not underestimate yourselves. The skills and motivation that you have are not common. You have a lot of value to add to any organization that you join. It may take some time, so have patience, but what you can achieve is almost unlimited if you work hard enough toward it. In sum, if you dedicate yourself to what you care about and work hard toward your goals, you'll be surprised at how much of a difference you can make. Finally, I want to say on behalf of the faculty that it's been a pleasure to get to spend these years with you. We are proud of you now, and I have no doubt that we will be even prouder of you a decade from now. You'll always have a place here, and we can't wait to see what you'll accomplish. Thanks, and congratulations to the graduating MPA class of 2021. I encourage anyone that is zooming in from the same physical space as one of our MPA graduates to applaud now. And now I'm going to hand things over to Professor Rebecca Lewis, who is the director of the planning program. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's my honor to present the 2021 graduates in Community and Regional Planning. The CRP degree is an accredited master's which trains students for public, nonprofit, and private sectors in a variety of areas, including environmental planning, transportation planning, land use planning, housing and community development, and more. Throughout the rigorous coursework, students work on collaborative, applied projects to apply the technical skills they've learned in the classroom to real-world projects. You worked on community planning workshop projects related to cultural resources and disaster resilience, regional economic development, corridor planning, recreation planning, and critical infrastructure resilience. As students, you've already made a tremendous impact on the state and profession. This group of students is extremely special and one of the strongest cohorts I've seen in my 10 years as a professor. They've completed internships at cities, nonprofits, research institutes, and museums, even during a pandemic. Your cohort has the strongest average GPA I've ever seen and has won several individual and team awards and scholarships for your outstanding work. You're embarking on careers with nonprofit organizations, county governments, private consulting firms, and more. From your first year project with LTD focused on River Road to your final projects and courses, you've demonstrated poise and resilience. I personally feel confident about the future of our discipline, knowing that the future is in your hands. You're entering the field on the cusp of big changes and multiple crises, from rethinking equity and justice in our institutions to charting a more equitable future, while helping communities recover from a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic and historic wildfires that ravaged our state. With your passion, skills, and knowledge, I feel confident that you will work to dismantle the inequitable systems in place in our communities and advocate for social justice by working to expand choice and opportunity for all persons, in line with the AICP Code of Ethics you learned about in planning theory. Students come into this program because they want to make a difference and make the world a better place. I know the world will be a better place with you serving communities. You've taken all your courses, completed your final projects, and you've earned a master's degree in community and regional planning. You've worked hard, persevered, and I want to give you my hearty congratulations for all your hard work. I look forward to following your careers and seeing the impact you make in your communities. I now present to you the 2021 graduates of Community and Regional Planning Program. Trevor Daniel Ackerman, Allison Allert, Emily Marie Connor, Jessica Ann Downey, Rowan W. Fairfield, Melissa Caitlin Graciosa, Christopher Allen Grossbeck, Claire Alicia Haley, Aksa Khalik Khan, Isabella Rivera Kerr, John Larson Friend, Miranda Kathleen Menard, M.A. Okote Oyakan, Rebecca Ann Paleo, Claire Louisa Schenkman, Adam Lee Tate, Gareth Penry War, Eliza Claire Whalen, Olinka Robel. Please join me in congratulating these Masters in Community and Regional Planning graduates. I'll now pass the mic to Professor Ann Brown to present our 2021 AICP Outstanding Student Award. Thank you.
Hello. Each year, Community and Regional Planning faculty nominate and vote on the most outstanding student. We're only allowed to choose one student, and as Rebecca alluded to, this cohort is particularly strong, so it was an especially difficult decision. The APA Outstanding Student Award is given to a student based on criteria related to academic achievement, leadership, commitment to planning as a career, and community service. The award winner this year stood out in all of these areas. I am absolutely delighted to announce this year's APA Outstanding Student as Eliza Whalen. Eliza, you're here. Over the past 2 years, Eliza has worked closely with faculty from both Community and Regional Planning Program and the Institute for Policy Research and Engagement. Faculty from both areas recall that Eliza, from the moment she applied to the program, was curious, tenacious, hungry for knowledge, and eager to make evidence-based decisions, starting with which grad program she applied to and planned to attend. She is kind, communicative, passionate about planning, transportation, and its impacts on society. As evidenced by this award, Eliza sets particularly high standards for herself. Academically, professionally, and in her personal life, she commits her whole self to a task at hand. We've been repeatedly impressed by Eliza's stamina, tenacity, critical thinking, both solo and collaborative work, and poise over the past years. From successfully navigating her community planning workshop team through the numerous challenges of COVID, to managing her own classes, co-leading the Live Move student group, conducting independent research about bike share station location and gentrification, job searching, and personal life, Eliza has done it all, and done it all humbly and with an ongoing commitment to her own personal and professional growth. We are so proud to recognize Eliza as this year's APA Outstanding Student and excited to see all that she accomplishes in her career. We wish her the very best that life can offer. Congratulations, Eliza. I'm so happy now to turn it over to Diana Mason, Director of the Master of Nonprofit Management.
Hello, I'm Diana Mason. I'm the Director of the Master of Nonprofit Management Program, and I'm here to award the degrees of Master in Nonprofit Management. This degree is designed to prepare nonprofit managers and leaders with the skills necessary for running successful, thriving nonprofit organizations here in Oregon, across the country, and around the world. In short, we train change makers, public servants, and community organizers and leaders. While commencement is always a celebration, this class deserves special note. Over the last 6 months, most of this graduating class of M&M students have conducted applied projects working with existing organizations across Oregon completely remotely. They have gotten to know their clients and what they're passionate about, uncover their needs, and design evidence-based solutions to meet those goals. This term, they developed creative recommendations for the Network of Oregon Watershed Councils, the University of Oregon's Advancement Team, the Arts and Business Alliance of Eugene, Cascadia Arts Associations, and the Lane County Coalition of Community Organizations Active in Disaster, or Lane COAD. These students and these teams were tenacious in their work and resilient in the face of a global pandemic, which left them working mostly home and outside of the classroom. To say that every single organization will benefit from the attention of every single one of our students is an understatement. I am so proud of each and every one of you. To our graduates, we wish you the best in the next step of your journey. I know the M&M faculty and 3PM faculty love to keep updated on your accomplishments. While we look forward to welcoming a new cohort this fall to follow in your footsteps, we get to send you off to do great things. Keep in touch. And here are the names of the 2021 graduating class with a Master of Nonprofit Management. Jade Ashley Chamness, Emily Ann Dale, Allison Lee Deek, Michaela Shannon Estel, Taylor Ray Evans, Renee Sarah Gordon, Jessica Winona Hole, Kelsey Leib, Anna Lepska, Kathleen Gwendolyn Lively, Paul Thomas Scott Lord, Ashley Nicole Meyer, Eric Lee Matisek, Brittany Mattice, Carrie F. O'Connor, Angela S. Finney, John Morris Schwartz, J. Rose Sleenbeck, Jamilia Toktokolovna Circulova, Maria Belen Vega Aguirre, and Emily Rose Watson. The following 7 students have also been inducted into Nu Lambda Mu, the honor society denoting extraordinary scholarship in the study of nonprofit management, philanthropy, and social entrepreneurship. Taylor Ray Evans, Renee Sarah Gordon, Kathleen Gwendolyn Lively, Carrie F. O'Connor, J. Rose Sleenbeck, Jamilia Toktokulovna Circulova, and Maria Belen Vega Aguirre. So congratulations to all of our graduates. You've worked so hard, and I'm looking forward to staying in touch. And now I turn it over to Professor Renee Irvin, who will give the recipients of the Graduate Certificate in Nonprofit Management.
Thank you, Professor Mason. My name is Professor Renee Irvin, and I'm delighted to honor the graduates of the Graduate Certificate in Nonprofit Management. But first, a message for all 3PM graduates. You are terrific, you're amazing, you're good people, and you are ducks forever. This is special. You will be in far-flung places all around the globe, and you will find other ducks and realize that this tie to your alma mater is sweet and powerful and unique. I challenge you, all graduates, to go live in the places where the problems are most daunting, where the wild environment is scraped away by large-scale farming or by urban blight, where attitudes are most intractable, where public health is worst, where people are fatalistic, and where you and your ideas are in the obvious minority. And someday in the future, when you've hit a low spot and things look very, very bleak, don't forget the healing power of pandemic coping mechanisms. That is, staring blankly into space and allowing a cat to trap you on the couch for a while. That is my way of saying, take care of yourself. The Graduate Certificate in Nonprofit Management, about a third of a master's degree, provides a slate of intensive courses in things like fundraising, nonprofit management, financial management, board governance, and other important nonprofit organizational skills. Students come from a variety of graduate programs across campus to fit the certificate in with their graduate studies, or come to U of O and complete the certificate on a standalone basis. Students bring their passion for the arts, the environment, for justice, or all the things in life that are important and inspiring. And they get great jobs when they finish, I might add. They are Trevor Daniel Ackerman, Catherine Eulalia Adkins, Cody Hess, and Priscilla Sanchez. Please accept my heartiest congratulations on completing the Graduate Certificate in Nonprofit Management. And graduates, all of you, after you go, send us all an occasional email or postcard or whatnot. Brag a little, because we bask in your reflected glory. I can't tell you how much it brings meaning to the work that we do, faculty, staff do, to hear back from you. I now call to the podium Professor Patricia Lambert, who will present the graduates of the Graduate Certificate in Arts Management. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. As I explained earlier in the ceremony, specialized undergraduate and graduate studies in arts management were embedded within the School of Planning, Public Policy, and Management 4 years ago. It's my pleasure today to congratulate our final master's degree graduate in arts management, as well as a large group of students who have completed the new graduate certificate in arts management. The formal graduate certificate in arts management is now a distinct strength of 3PM. Through this certificate program, we educate arts and culture sector leaders to make a difference in communities. We are able to provide specialized expertise that educates a new generation of public sector and nonprofit sector leaders to manage organizations like public arts agencies, museums, theater companies, symphony orchestras, and dance companies. Most graduate students interested in this professional field combine our master's degree in nonprofit management with our graduate certificate in arts management. But the certificate is also available to master's and doctoral students in other academic programs across campus. When all of our current students began their studies with us, we never could have imagined the social and economic challenges that they would be facing at the time that they graduated. The arts and culture sector has been devastated by the pandemic and the economic downturn. That said, our whole world needs new leaders to envision a pathway forward for this sector, now more than ever. After all, we have never needed the arts, heritage, and humanities more than we do now. It is our artists, painters, sculptors, poets, actors, dancers, musicians, and craftspeople that help us to understand our shared past and imagine our collective future. We need our arts, humanities, and heritage to help us make sense of the vast challenges our global society is facing. In this divisive and turbulent world, it is our artists who continue the quiet work of the centuries in building bridges of experiences among peoples and reminding us that the forces that unite are deeper than those that divide. The human creative spirit is indomitable. It has been such a pleasure to teach and advise all of our arts management graduate students. I can say with confidence that the arts and culture sector has a very bright future in the hands of these young visionary leaders who will continue to harness the power of the arts for the many economic, social, educational, and health benefits that this sector can offer. I'll turn now to reading the names of the graduating arts management students, beginning with Milton Nassim Fernandez Peña. Milton is graduating with a Master of Arts degree in Arts Management, alongside his doctoral degree in piano performance from the U.S. School of Music and Dance. Congratulations, Milton. We also have 8 students graduating with the Graduate Certificate in Arts Management, and I'll read those names now. Emily Ann Dale, Victoria Jewel Lee Fields, Jessica Winona Hole, Kelsey Leib, Brittany Matisse, Claire Louisa Schechtman, J. Rose Sleenbeck, and Jeremy M. Spalding. Congratulations to all of you. And now I'll turn the microphone back to the head of school, Professor Rich Marjoram. Thank you.
Thanks, Patricia. I'm going to ask all the faculty now to turn their cameras back on, and we'd like to end by giving one last round of congratulations from each of the faculty members. As that's happening, I do want to mention that I did see a few students here on campus today and handed out some of these 3 p.m. pins. So this is an extra incentive to come back to campus sometime, to stop by the Hendricks Hall and pick up your 3 p.m. pin that you can wear in your workplace and see your fellow 3 p.m.ers in your workplace or community. So what I'll do is I'll read out each of the faculty members' names and who are here today and give them a chance to say a few words of congratulations and hello. So we'll start with John Arroyo.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations. I think armed with your 3 p.m. degree now, I think you should run to the challenges, not away from them. I welcome to hear all about it.
Thanks, John. Doug Blandy.
Congratulations on completing your degree during unprecedented times. Your resilience and perseverance is remarkable, and I wish you the very best for what comes next.
Thank you, Doug. Ann Brown.
Congratulations, everyone. We're so proud of you. Please stay in touch. We always love to hear from you, and we wish you all the best. Congrats.
Thanks, Ann. Bob Choquette.
Congratulations, everyone. While this may be the end of your formal education, don't stop learning. You'll probably be working in a job in 5 or 10 years that doesn't even exist today. So to be ready for it, keep learning.
Thanks, Bob. Renee Irvin.
This goes along with what Bob just said. My motto for you is relentless forward motion.
Thanks. Renee. Grant.
Congratulations, everybody. Please keep in touch. Can't wait to see what you'll do. Congrats.
Thanks, Grant. Saurabh.
Hey everyone, congratulations 3 p.m. grads. It's been an absolute pleasure to teach you all, and I can't wait to see what you all do next. So please do stay in touch.
Thank you, Saurabh. Patricia.
Congratulations, everybody. I'm so proud and excited. It's such a big deal to finish your master's degree and your bachelor's degree. Congratulations and all the best.
Thanks, Patricia. Laura.
3 p.m. undergrads and grad students, so proud of you, and please go forth and, give us a great public sector.
Thanks, Laura. Rebecca.
Congratulations, everyone. It was great to meet all of you and get the chance to interact with you in the classroom or on Zoom. I wish you all the best. And as others have said, please keep in touch and let us know what you're up to.
Thanks, Rebecca. Diana.
Congratulations, everyone. You are all incredible and amazing, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thanks, Diana. Gerard.
Hello, congratulations. So I had the responsibility of teaching the planning history, theory, and ethics. And so to my planning students, I hope you take away two things. One is that planning is a vocation. It's not just a job. And number two is that I hope I was able to shape some of the social values that are going to guide the important decisions you're going to make in the future.
Thanks, Gerard. And Yi Zhao.
Congratulations, class of 2021. You not only survived, you actually thrived despite all the hardship and then challenges because of the unprecedented pandemic. I'm so proud of everybody. And then in my GS class, there was so many of you brought the best to the class, and then I congratulate you, and I'm sure you will be your best in the future.
So thanks again, all of you, for joining us. Big thanks to Tash O'Brien, also behind the scenes, keeping all this going. So great to see everyone. Congratulations. Please stop by, please keep in touch, and I'd love to see you again sometime soon in person.
I know. Congratulations. Congratulations. And Tash, you are such a cool cucumber. Yeah.